Facebook ads in 2026 are difficult. With rising CPMs, increased competition, and new AI tools to keep up with, the bar is higher than it's ever been before. Everyone's making the same claims and it feels impossible to stand out. But there's one tactic I've noticed a few of the best marketers are using, and it's absolutely crushing in ad accounts right now. And that is speaking to specific trigger events. See, a trigger event is the moment a problem stops being tolerable. It is the exact moment someone decides they want to solve a problem. And if you know that, you can use it in your marketing. Using trigger events instead of benefits or features makes customers feel deeply heard and trusting of you. It puts you in a blue ocean instead of the same red ocean that everyone else is fighting for. And it's why brands that have cracked this, like Corridor and Resilia and Moongrade, are seeing success on Meta right now, because they understand this principle. So let's actually look at a real example of this. This is the ad library of Quasi. I would say they're one of the best brands at these AI animation ads. If you look at their ad library right now, they have 490 active ads. Interestingly, they've almost got half of them as images. But in terms of ad formats, AI animation is responsible for a quarter of their ads. And even more interestingly, a lot of the ads near the top of the rank, at least by impressions, you can see the number 1, number 2, number 3 ads here are all AI animations that follow this exact format. And interestingly, as you can see here, the top ad by impressions is a 10-minute long AI animation ad, which is crazy, but also not that crazy, because I'm starting to see that more and more often, especially with older audiences. When you get these AI animation ads right, they absolutely crush. I started following Quasi in this ad account in Parker on the 14th of July. And as you can see, it has been in the top 3 by impressions for the entire time since then. So 10 days in total, which is very impressive. And again, by the amount of these that you can see in the top 15, it's almost like half of the ads in the top 15. You can probably guess that they are working, and it's a pretty high confidence bet that I would place that these are working for Quasi. I can just scroll down here and I found a bunch more. I'm actually gonna open one up. I'm gonna play one and watch it together, because there is a theme in these ads that focus on the trigger events instead of the benefits and features.
My mother-in-law told me I looked exhausted in front of my husband's entire family last Thanksgiving. She said it with a smile on her face, like she was concerned. Sweetheart, are you sleeping? You look so exhausted. Is everything okay at home? 14 people at that table. My husband just kept cutting his turkey. That was 7 months ago. And I've heard some version of that comment at every family event since Easter. You need a vacation. Mother's Day, you seem so drained.
And you get the point. So instead of starting off by focusing on benefits or features, they talked about a specific trigger event that happened in the prospect's life. So while they might feel that embarrassment or shame, they'll also feel deeply heard by the brand, because they'll be like, wow, like you guys actually understand this is something that I've gone through. And these AI animation ads are such a great way to tell that story. I'm not going to play the whole ad through. I'm going to put a swipe file in the description with a bunch of ads like this that focus on trigger events and there are AI animation ads, but they all follow the same structure. It's always the trigger event to start off, and then it like really agitates the problem, as it was, did there. It talked about the different events that she'd, said, had someone say to her that she doesn't look herself. Then they discover the product. A friend recommended me this. And then it talks about the mechanism, how like this is different to everything she's tried before. And then eventually the payoff, whether for this it might be her mother saying that, she looks great now, or mother-in-law saying she looks great now. So they all follow the same structure, which you can, by the way, take this and then just put it into Claude Code and say, hey, go and make find a trigger event and then go and make this for my brand. But it's all the same structure, which is like makes these ads really easy to create if you can start uncovering different trigger events from your prospects. And here's the swipe file I was talking about. I've got like 30 of these inside of here. What you'll notice is that a lot of these are song ads.
I went through my wife's phone while she was sleeping. I shouldn't have, but I knew something was wrong.
Again, specific trigger event. And it's a Suno song. So they've actually created these on Suno. So you can go and make the lyrics on Claude and then just plug it into Suno and you are good to go. You can then go and take that, animate it in Kling 3.0 or C-Dance, and then actually go and turn it into an ad. I've done that in a video before. I'm going to link that video if you go to towards the back end of this video here or there. then it will show you me going through that process and creating one of these ads. But they're super easy to create if you use Hicksfield and you use Suno to go and make these. And you might be thinking, oh well, like I'm not a supplement brand, or I don't have like as clear of a wound to hit here. But I guarantee you, if you are a problem solution brand, if you have some sort of problem solution angle, you will have a way to zero in on a trigger event and make an ad like this out of it. Here are some examples that I've seen in ad libraries that I've been looking at. For acne treatment, I started angling my face in photos before I turned 16. For teeth whitening, it might be nobody's told me to stop smiling in photos, I just did. For snoring, it might be my wife started sleeping in the guest room. Like, it doesn't have to be as direct as like, oh, my wife left me. But genuinely, I've seen all sorts of products advertised through this method. I've seen skincare, I've seen supplements. I saw a toothbrush ad the other day that had an angle with a specific trigger event and went to sell the toothbrush, and it was like a second in their ad library by impression. So you can do this for anything as long as you have some sort of problem solution angle. I mean, this one is skincare, I believe. It brings in the products around 2 minutes. You wouldn't have thought, oh, you can sell skincare by talking about how your mother-in-law thought you look exhausted, but you can, and these do work really well, especially if you get the right trigger events from to start the ads. And the cool thing is, you don't have to invent trigger events. You can literally take them from your customers. In fact, if you have customer reviews or ad comments or post-purchase surveys, in many cases, customers will tell you their specific trigger events. Look at the longest customer reviews you've got or the most emotive customer reviews you've got. In fact, I'm actually going to show you an example of a actual chat that I had with Claude Code the other day. So this is a brand called Open Farm. They are a healthy dog food brand. I basically just asked for specific and detailed trigger events. You can use a lot more simple of a prompt than this. I just got Claude to give me this prompt. If you want it, I'll put it in the description. And I was getting it to do this through the Parker MCP. So I have everything hooked up in Parker in the backend that has all of my customer reviews, post-purchase surveys, ad comments, organic, ad libraries, competitors, ad account, etc., etc., etc. So it knows everything about my brand. And I said, find me trigger events. And this is what it came up with. So first of all, it found this customer review saying, my wonderful German Shepherd is so picky, she would rather go hungry than eat something she doesn't like. That's a great trigger event. Like the idea of your dog, or your to be specific, your German Shepherd, like rather starving than eating, and you crying next to the food bowl. Like, I mean, that's a freaking powerful trigger event right there that you could easily use. So again, it doesn't have to be as direct as the kind of the ones that I was showing you, like the my wife left me type ones that I'm sure like a lot of you guys have seen on your feed. Another one here. For years we couldn't find a good dog food for it to help our Yorkie from chewing off his paws. So this dog is chewing off his paws, and the trigger event that suggested is 2 a.m. and the whole household could hear him chewing off his paws again, which again, that's a really good trigger event. I haven't looked at the rest of these, but if they're as good as that, then that would be great. So you absolutely could turn both of these into AI animation ads. They're both really solid trigger events, and they're in your customer reviews. You don't have to lie. You don't have to make up stories here. Go to your customers and just listen to what they're saying, what they're telling you, what specific trigger events. The more specific and detailed, the better. And don't worry about isolating certain personas or trigger events here, because if there are other ones, you can just make ads for them as well with that trigger event. Now, you may recognize that this is a playbook that has been borrowed from other ad formats, which means that these formats are very interchangeable. The copy that you use for a AI animation ad, like the one that we looked at earlier, is very similar to the copy that you can use for the primary text of a native ad, and also very similar to the copy that you can use for a script of a Yapper ad. So actually what we do is when we find one of these that works in one of these formats, you can just take it and hand it to a creator to go and turn it into a Yapper, or turn it into a native ad. Or if you've got a Yapper, for example, you can go and turn it into an AI animation, a native ad. These formats work really well interchangeably, and you can take one of them when you've got something that works, and you can literally just go and make it across all formats. And that's a way to extend the lifespan of a creative. And that's worked many times for us in the past. Quasi themselves, as I said, are very good at these AI animation ads. They have 125 different variations of AI animation ads in their library currently. And they do that by focusing on different trigger events. Now, a lot of theirs are kind of revenge based just because of the nature of the product. So, for example, for them, they have, at 63, I ran into my ex-husband at Target, and there were a bunch of different variations of running into an ex-husband and then trying to get revenge on them. Overhearing the mother-in-law telling you that you look exhausted, which is the one that we saw. Haven't slept in 72 hours and I look and feel horrible. I found the text message that ended my marriage while making my morning coffee. I almost refused to be in my door sweating. All of these are different entry points, different trigger events that will resonate with different people, and all of them could be their own storylines for AI animation ads, which, as you can see, is why that they've got so many and they're so successful at this. And there's so many of them at the top of their ad library. So it's all about finding those different trigger events from your voice of customer and then using that as the foundation for your ad scripts. As well as swapping the trigger around, you can also do other things. You can swap the character. Quasi do a lot of different callouts. Here it says age at 63. You could swap the different characters around to appeal to different personas in your audience. And you can also swap the format around, as we spoke about. So there are different ways to scale this ad format to make sure that you can increase your volume and have more shots at goal by focusing on trigger events. So let's talk about how to use this for your brand. First thing you're going to do is you're going to mine your customer voice of customer for trigger events. So you're going to look through your ad comments, post-purchase surveys, Reddit, customer reviews, etc. Find the different trigger events. You can do this inside of Claude by pulling in everything manually. I prefer to do it inside of Parker. I prefer to do it inside of Claude via the Parker MCP, just because, as we said, it already has all of this data pulled in real time. I don't have to worry about pulling in loads of different MCPs and APIs. It all pulls through in real time, which is perfect for me because I just want to use one tool that I rely on inside of Claude. And it also has all of the different ad libraries scraped and AI tagged for me already and sorted by impressions. So I can literally go into Claude Code and say, I want to find, you can literally go and take the transcript for this video, put it into Claude Code, say, I want to find more ads like this, more ads like Quasi's ads that have AI animations and are emotion-led storytelling ads. Go and find me a bunch more in the database, and it will go and query that, and it will go and return you ads. This is literally what it did to me because I was doing this as I was preparing for this video because I was trying to find more inspo. I did this, and it came up with a list of different brands, and then I said go and build my swipe file inside of Parker, and now I have this swipe file that I'm sharing with you guys that was completely built out by Claude Code and the Parker MCP. So if you ever want to find more ads in a certain for a certain format or anything that you want, you can just query it through Claude, or you can go to the discovery page and you can say, for example, here I want ads that are above 10 minutes that are AI animation ads, and it'll pull up all of them sorted by impression so you can see the ones that are performing. So yeah, if you want this swipe file, please go to the description because I'm going to put it there. Parker built the whole thing. Parker also built all of these slides as well. It did the analysis on Quasi. And if you're not using the Parker MCP and the Parker Brain at this point, you are seriously missing out on the chance to truly become a 10x marketer, because I literally am spending all day, every day prompting inside of Claude Code and Codex with it right now. It's so much fun and I'm getting so much done. If you want to go and give it a try, have a Parker account so you can connect the MCP, then I'm giving you a free month link in the description just for you guys to try it out completely risk-free. If you like it, great. If not, then no harm, no foul. And if you appreciated this video, then like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see more of in the comments below. And yeah, a lot more content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.